Hey up guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Jimmy and today I'm going to be looking over the Start Collecting box sets as I mentioned in my previous video. So the aim of this video is just to see if they're worth getting a second, third or fourth time. I think getting them the first time round is usually essential to getting units on the table. Not only am I going to look at the contents of the boxes, but also the individual prices of the box sets and see if they... see if they're great value for money. And if the box is particularly bad or has units in it that people don't necessarily use all that often, then I've kind of come up with like my own little improvements. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let's start with the Space Marines. The Space Marine Collecting box set. Well, what does it contain? Well, it contains a Venerable Dreadnought, a 10-man unit of Tactical Marines, and a Captain in Terminator armor. Is it worth buying for a second, third, or fourth time? No. Because if you look at the individual prices of these, the Lord Terminator, or the Terminator Lord, or whatever you want to call him, comes in at £15. The Tactical Marines, although it's a relatively new kit, I think it was introduced about 3 or 4 years ago, nobody uses them anymore. Everybody now uses Primaris over the old Tactical Marines, so they're not worth getting. The only thing that's really worth getting in this box set is the Venerable Dreadnought. But even then, I barely see him because of, well, now you've got the Redemptor. So how would I improve this box set? Well, I'd scrap it. I think everybody knows that Games Workshop is planning on getting rid of the old Marines slowly. I think what they need to do is replace this with maybe a Primaris Captain in, I think it's the Grab armor or something along those lines. Maybe 10 Intercessors and the Redemptor. The price then would probably go up to about maybe 65. I wouldn't even be surprised if it went up to £70. But they're probably more likely to sell that box set than they are this one. So unfortunately for me, nah, it's not worth buying. Overall, it's a pretty poor box set. All you do as well is save £13 with it, as the Dreadnought is 28, the Tactical Marines are 25, and yeah, the Lord is 15. So saving a 13 quid, nah, it's not worth it. Up next, we have the Tau Empire, and their Start Collecting box set. Well, this contains 3 battlesuits, each coming with 2 drones, so that's 6 drones with the battlesuits. An Ethereal on a hoverboard, a 10-man Fire Warrior unit with 2 more drones, so 8 drones in total. For me, it's not a bad valued box set, as the 3 battlesuits on their own are 45 quid, and the Tau Fire Warriors, I believe, are like £30. And the Ethereal is, well, you can only get the Ethereal from this box set, from what I've seen. I can't really find his miniature anywhere else online. So even then, the box set costs £75 if you were to buy it individually. Here you're saving 15 quid, but then you're getting a sort of an exclusive miniature and a hell of a lot of drones. And one thing I think from this box set you would see, or what you'd see on the tabletop, is the Fire Warriors and the drones. Not necessarily the Crisis battlesuits, because nobody seems to use them anymore. Which is kind of a shame because they kind of look cool, or I really loved them when I played Tau back in 3rd edition or whenever they were released. What I'd do to probably improve this box set and to sell more is, sadly, I'd probably get rid of the Ethereal and stick in a Tau Commander, and then I'd probably take out the Crisis suits and swap it for maybe just one broadside. I think then what you tend to see with most Tau lists are 2 or 3 broadsides, a Riptide, and then small strike squads of Fire Warriors and loads of drones. So yeah, if they were to improve on the box set or get people buying the box set more often, I think if they went down that avenue, they'd probably sell more. Next up, we have the Slaanesh, and in this box set we have 10 Demonettes, 5 Seekers, and then sort of the big herald on the chariot. So this seems to be just like the Ethereal in the Tau box set, Seems to be sort of an exclusive to start collecting box sets. Is this one worth its money? Well, to be honest, I'd say yes, because you could always do with more demonettes. The Seekers are quite fun to use as well. I'm seeing that this one has a big exclusive miniature within it. Is another bonus for me, because if that model does come out on its own, it's going to be £25 or maybe even £30. And then when you look at that to the price of like 10 demonettes at £18, you stick out 30 quid on top, you're on 48 quid, plus the Seekers, which are £17.50. You're looking at over £60. So yeah, it would only be a slight small saving, but I feel like if you are just getting a Demons of Slaanesh army, then you're going to be using all these units. So for me, it's definitely worth a multi-buy. Yeah, that's about it. Drukhari are next, and is this worth getting? Yes. We have a box set for £55, and the value within it is £74.50, as the Succubus usually costs 14 quid. 10 Witches is 18, the Bikes are £24, and the Venom is £18.50 on its own. You see a lot of Venom spam, so this is a great way to get a Venom. In the past, I've seen plenty of the Reaver Jet bikes as well, so that's even another reason to get it. And then quite a few people I've seen with Witch Cult armies anyway, so there's a great way just to get 10 more witches. And the Succubus you can easily use, and I believe in the index option you can still get the Hex Brides or something along those lines, sort of like witches on steroids, if you will. Yeah, you could probably just use a 5-man unit of Succubus as them, for example, if you've still got the index. I don't think they're in the codex, which is a bit of a shame. Is it worth buying multiple times? Yes, it is, because you can always do with more Venoms. You can always add to your Reaver squads. You take big blobs of witches anyway, usually. So, yep, for me, this box set is definitely worth another buy. Blood Angels are next. Is this box set worth getting? Well, personally, for me, possibly not. Seeing that the best part of this kit is definitely the Bal Predator, because the Bal Predator on their own are £35. Again, you have the Tactical Marines, but these are the Blood Angel Tactical Marines, and their box set is £1 more expensive than the standard Space Marines. And then their Terminator Lord is a £5 more than the standard Space Marines. So in total, the box set comes to, I think it's like £81. You save about £21 in this box set. If you're going for like full Predators, or Bal Predators anyway, then it might be worth getting, but you can save yourself like 25 quid if you buy one. And then really, you save the 25 quid, you add an extra 20, you add an extra tenner, you spend £70, and you've got 2 Bal Predators, and you've not got the rest of the stuff you don't really need. Again, nobody's really using the old Tactical Marines, and again, I never really see the Terminator Lord. So is this worth getting multiple times? For me, no. Is it worth getting once? Well, yeah. Again, it's just putting them units on the board. Up next, we've got a Start Collecting box set that didn't even go up in price. It's that bad of quality. We have the Space Wolves. And as a fan of the Space Wolves, and Space Wolves being my first major army, my first actual army was Crimson Fists, but the first one that I really put some love into was my Space Wolves. This box set is awful. You've got a Lord in there that you can't buy separately, but then you can, because it's just the Lord box set, or the standard Lord box set, which came at £15.50, which I think you can only buy online now, with probably a Wolf upgrade kit. So yeah, £15.50 for that. Then you get the 3 Thunder Wolves, which are probably the best part of this kit, because Thunder Wolves are ace. They cost 33 quid. And then you've got 10 Grey Hunters. Again, nobody uses the old Tactical Marines anymore, really. So they're pointless. This box set is absolutely god-awful. Do not buy it. Don't even buy it once. Just buy 2 box sets of Thunderwolves and you're done. How would I improve this box set? Well, me personally, I would stick in 5 regular wolves. I would put in the Thunder Wolves again. I would then put a Thunderwolf, well, not a Thunderwolf, a Wolf Lord on a Thunderwolf, and then I'd put in 5 plastic, 5 Grey Hunters, essentially, because I know the Grey Hunter packs are like separated into like a 5 on each sprue or something along those lines. So that's what I'd do. I'd have 5 regular Marines, but then you are getting the Wolves, the Thunderwolves, and the Wolf Lord on a Thunderwolf. I think, you know, then that way I think the box set would come to like £87.50 in the actual box. You could charge 60 quid for that, and I think Space Wolf players would be happy to spend that money. If you were going silly with it, you could probably stick in a unit of Wolfen, but then you'd probably sacrifice maybe the Thunderwolves. If some butts and roundabouts and swings and everything when it comes to that. But me personally, this box set that's on screen now is terrible. Yeah, just a better box set and you'll probably sell some more miniatures. Up next, we've got the Skitarii. Is this box set worth buying? Me personally, yes, I think it is to buy it on multiple times. Because the Tech Priest Dominus is £22 on his own. The Vanguard Skitarii Rangers that are in there, or the Skitarii Rangers, whatever they're called, are £23.50. And the June Corolla is 40 quid on its own. When this box set was £50, it was definitely worth its money. Even by going up to a tenner, still worth its money. The June Crawler, in my opinion, is a decent little miniature. Well, I say decent miniature, just decent on the tabletop. Again, Skitarii, most people tend to take 30 of them. So if you buy this box set 3 times, that's your troops. And you can never have too many Tech Priests, even if you just use them in your Guard Army or your Space Marine Army as just regular Tech Marines or Tech Priests or whatever. So yeah, me personally, love this box set. I think it's worth buying. Even multiple times. Deathwatch is the next box set. Is it worth getting? In my opinion, yes, funnily enough. Although I said no to the rest of the Space Marine ones, this one gets the thumbs up from me because of, well, how Deathwatch are on the tabletop, having like the special ammunition and stuff. So getting 10 of them, I think the regular box set is 40 quid alone. Then you have a Venerable Dreadnought in there as well. So that's 28 quid on top. Oh no, sorry, the Deathwatch have gone up to £44 now. And then the Captain is £15 on his own. So for 60 quid, you're saving 27. For me, it's worth it. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I believe, another channel called Vanguard Tactics. The gentleman that runs that one uses Deathwatch and he does really well in tournaments for Deathwatch. So go check out his channel. And yeah, for me, this box set is definitely gets the thumbs up. Next up, we have the Militarum Tempestus. And is this one worth getting? Yes-ish. I think multiple times, yes. More than 3, probably not, because I don't see most people just solidly using Tempestus. But the value for the box set is actually pretty decent. I think it comes to £83.50, and it's 60 quid, so you're saving yourself £23.50 there. You get a squad, a command squad, the Taurox Prime, and a Commissar in there. I can't really knock the value of this one too much. Yeah, I think it's worth getting. So that does it for one half of the Start Collecting box sets. Part 2 will be looking at the remainder Start Collecting box sets. So yeah, please tune into that. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, 89 Club. You know what to do in the comments. So again, thanks for watching and goodbye.